Hello everyone, welcome to Happy Learning. So in this video, we're going to discuss about ETL, which stands for Extract, Transform and Load. So if you want to become a data engineer, analyst or scientist, you should definitely know about ETL. So without further ado, let's get started. As you can see, we have this different platforms, Swiggy, Netflix, UPI, Instagram. You might have used all these different platforms like Netflix to watch videos, Swiggy to order food, UPI application to make transaction, Instagram to watch social media content. So this different organization generate huge amount of data every single minute or every single second. So this data is stored across different platforms, storage platforms. You might have some data in databases, you might have some data in cloud or maybe some system. So all this data is scattered. So as a data engineer, that is my job to extract this data from these different data sources. So what is extraction? Getting data from different endpoints or from different data sources. What is data source? From where the data comes in. So if I have data inside the database and I want to fetch that data from the database, so that is extraction. Getting data from a specific data source, that is extraction. Once you extract that data, then you can transform that data. You have to transform the data, and in transformation we can clean the data, we can remove the duplicate records from the data, we can fix the errors, and we can standardize the format. Don't worry, I have a better example. Look at this. So we have this raw data. In this raw data, you can see I have some duplicate records, I have inconsistent date format, I also have some null values. So this is bad quality data in very simple words. So I can perform transformation on this data, and in transformation I can consolidate these duplicate records, I can fill the missing values, I can make this date format consistent. So that is more about standardization. So I can transform this data. In very simple words, transformation is nothing but converting your raw data to the processed data, or you can also say converting bad quality data to good quality data. So once I perform the transformation, now we can see I have this clean data. So in clean data, I don't have duplicate records, I have consistent date format, and I have also filled the missing values. So this is nothing but transformation. Once we done with the transformation, then we load that data into the data warehouse. So now you might wonder, what is data warehouse and what is data lake? It's a place where I can actually store my data, because this was a raw data. I have transformed that data, I have cleaned that data, and now I also want a place where I can actually store that clean data. So the clean data is stored inside the data warehouse. Inside the data warehouse, yes. But before that, also we should know, you should know about types of data. We have structured data, we have semi-structured data, and we have unstructured data. So we have total three types of data. In structured data, we have tables, CSV files. In semi-structured data, we have JSON, XML, Parquet files. In unstructured data, we have images, videos, PDF. So inside data lake, you can store your raw data. All right, we don't actually store process data or clean data inside the data lake. However, you can also have a backup of your process data inside the data lake. So we don't actually store data, we dump that data inside data lake. Now, what about the data warehouse? Data warehouse is a place where I can store my clean data. And this clean data, you can see clean data, historical data, aggregated data.